So welcome back to Sarah and Lee, Happy New Year. So we're starting our first adventure of the year and we are doing 24 hours in Liverpool. So let's take you with us.
Hello and welcome to the Hard Day's Night Hotel here in Liverpool. We've arrived. So this is a Beatles themed hotel. So we've just checked in and there's all sorts of Beatles memorabilia all over the place. And this is the room. So general layout, wardrobe, bathroom and a bed. So quite simple. But come and have a look at some of the art. So tonight, Sarah and I will be sleeping with none other than John Lennon and Paul McCartney right over our bed. I'm not sure that picture could get any bigger.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young.
And this is what we've come to Liverpool for. Welcome to Anfield.
So welcome back to Sarah and Lee. We are on our next adventure and where are we now?
So we are having a weekend away in Dublin. So we flew out of Heathrow this morning. We got there really early and they put us on an earlier flight, which was great. So we've dumped our bags back in the hotel and this is our first part of the tour and we are at the Christ Church Cathedral. Apparently it's the spiritual home of Dublin. So let's go and have a look and see what this has got.
So we've found a pub. It is called, is it Dudley's?
Dudley's, yeah.
So we are in Dudley's. I've ordered the pot pie and mash and Leah's gone with bangers and mash. Got a nice gin and tonic and Leah's gone with a Guinness. But look at that. Yours looks quite delicious if you eat gravy. I don't eat gravy, but you love a bit of gravy.
Yeah, look at that. Yum yum.
I am feeling a little bit tipsy if I'm honest. We've been drinking all day long and I'm on my second pint in about 15 minutes.
She's going to be beak-faced.
Yeah, so highly recommend the Guinness, what's it called? The Guinness Storehouse Tour. Cheers! So we are in the Temple Bar, we've just had some breakfast over at Buzz. A pint of Guinness, we've managed to get seats in the Temple Bar and now listen to some music before we fly home. Perfect!
And we are back in Sofia. There is no trip this time, but it is time to get her ready for her MOT. So today is Saturday, MOT is on Monday morning. So we're currently up at the storage place. We'll get packed up, get her on the move, get her home and keep your fingers crossed for Monday. We've just had a look through the van, everything in the engine looks alright, although we do look like we've had a bit of a leak on the back, so I guess I'll be looking at that at some point. But yeah, let's see if she starts and gets us home. Fingers crossed time. First time.
How long have we left her for?
It's been 3 or 4 weeks I think since we started her up last.
So I think we're going to drive her down the motorway for a bit, aren't we?
Yeah, going to give her a quick run out. Hopefully she'll pass the emissions test then. So here we go, it is time. We've done what we can do this weekend. Now it's time to go to the garage and see what the MOT man says. So back in storage and we have an MOT fail certificate. So that's not great. The good news is what it's failed on is not a major issue. So battery insecure, headlamp too high, exhaust leak, oil leak, and the exhaust insecure. The good thing is that's all fairly simple fixes. The guy at the garage reckons that it just needs a new oil pressure switch, a bit of spot welding on the exhaust, new washer and a new strap for the battery, and we'll be good to go. So Sophia is going back to the garage next Tuesday to have those things investigated and hopefully repaired. So in just over a week, hopefully I'll be holding a proper MOT certificate and not a fail certificate. So it's probably better than we hoped for. Still a fail, but fingers crossed we'll be talking to you in a week's time and Sophia will be good to go for another year. So not all bad news. And there is the said MOT certificate. So Sophia has passed. She's gone through the little jobs that needed to be done were done. She's also had another oil change, and this time the filter is on. So Sophia is ready to start 2024 with a bang.
We are going away this weekend to one of our favourite places in Wales. We are off to the Elan Valley. We are in the middle of a snowstorm, which is amazing considering it is the first day of spring. So we've just left the campsite, just gone up to 10 o'clock. First stop on this walk is the visitor centre. So yeah, we've got a gift shop.
Should do that on the way out, surely.
Okay, we'll do the gift shop on the way back. So we're going to go for this 12, nearly 13-mile walk, and we'll take you with us because I think we're going to have some beautiful scenery. Lexi is raring to go.
Here we go. I bet she's not when she gets back.
No, I bet she's not. So the first stop wasn't the visitor centre. We're actually doing the Elan Valley Trail, so you actually missed that. So we are actually already coming up to our first dam, which is called, I'm horrific pronouncing these dams.
Cabin Cock.
So, and we have been coming here for years when our children were little, and we have never ever seen water flow over this one in 20 years.
Yeah, never.
So today it looks absolutely magnificent. Just have a little look at this.
So here we are, we made it. Let me just check. 6.5 miles I've got on my watch from the campsite up to Greygot Dam. So this is the high dam, and all we've got to do now is turn around and walk all the way back. But it's been really nice to see the water coming over the top. Obviously it's been very, very wet this year, so plenty of water to go around, I think. So
we are back at the first dam where we started. All finished, just done it in just under 5 hours. So we're going to go back to Sophia, have a nice warm drink and some snacks, and I think chill for the rest of the afternoon. So welcome back to Sarah and Lee.
So we're off on our next adventure, and we are here at Heathrow Airport.
So we are off to Bali tomorrow for 18 nights, something like that. So we have arrived in Bali and it's absolutely beautiful here, isn't it?
Absolutely stunning. So we're, I guess, in the jungle. So here we are, we've arrived in Labuan Bajo. The flight was as smooth as anything. I think it only lasted about 45 minutes.
So we've just come down to the pool area, and I think this is one of the most magical places I've ever seen with my own eyes. I'll show you what our current view is.
So we've successfully made it onto Vinca now, and this is our liveaboard boat for the next 2 nights and 3 days. We're already underway and it's only just 11 o'clock.
So welcome to Pink Beach. It gets its pinkness from the coral. We're really lucky, we have the whole place to ourselves. Just Vinca Boys is here. Have a look how beautiful this little island is. So, this is our most looking forward to moment of this whole trip. We're about to hike up to the top of Padar Island to see the sunset. Wish us luck. 870
steps.
Yeah.
Most looked forward to.
Yeah. So we're now on Friday and we've travelled, I think, the 55 miles it is to Roseville Farm. Really easy drive, very little traffic, which is good for a bank holiday. So all pitched up, just made us a cup of coffee. Now I'm going to make us some tea, and I think we're going to sit outside and enjoy this beautiful evening, because the weather forecast for this weekend is a little bit random. So we're going to sit outside while we can. So we've made it to Gullet Quarry. Lee's going to pop the drone over, so I'll pop that footage in for you now. So we've just got back to the van, and I thought I'd quickly just show you the campsite. So this is the entrance. Just over there in the corner you've got your water and your toilet disposal, and then it's a very small campsite. Here's Sophia, and you've got that for a beautiful view. Welcome back to Sarah and Lee, and we are on a family trip to Cyprus, so we thought we'd take you along for the ride. Left the hotel, we've walked about half an hour around the sea, would you reckon?
Yeah, about that.
On the coastal path, and we've now come across an archaeological site. We've paid our entrance fee of €4.60 each, and we're just going to have a little wander around here, aren't we?
We're going to get cultural.
Yeah.
So here we are, we're on a buggy adventure. Either that or we're on our way to rob a bank. So let's see what happens.
Everybody wave! Next stop on the adventure is the shipwreck. I think you can see that behind me. And the sea cave.
So we've arrived. We are at the show caves in the Brecon Beacons and we are here for the weekend. Slightly different for us because it is the International Air Tattoo, but for the first time in 11 years we're giving that a miss and we've opted to come into Wales again instead. So somewhere different from us to stay, but we'll show you around the campsite and we'll show you where Sophia is.
And then the best part for me for this pitch is behind the van we've got our own stream or our own river. Look at that, doesn't get much better than that for a pitch. And then we've got all of this space. So we've just left a campsite and we're going to walk, what, the whole 3 minutes, I think?
Yeah, up to the show cave.
Up to the show cave. So let's see how we get on today.
So high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you.
So welcome back to Sarah and Lee. You join us on another adventure in our motorhome, Sophia. We've not gone too far this weekend. We've gone about 25 miles to Bourton on the Water. So we are actually staying in a little field. It's called College Farm and you can book this on PitchUp.
So we've taken a wander into Bourton on the Water. So we're sat by the river. And our anniversary dinner tonight is fish and chips by the waterside. So there we go. It's a very pretty village. Still quite busy in it. It's nearly 8 o'clock. Still quite busy. So God knows what it'll be like tomorrow. But yeah, I think the last time I was here, I was probably about 10 years old.
A long time ago.
Yeah, but it's not changed any, has it?
No. Friday, bank holiday weekend, and we are off to Bakewell for the weekend. The campsite that we're going to actually closes at 7, so we're doing a little pit stop tonight and we're stopping over in a place called, is it Wassell Green?
Wassell Grove, I think.
Wassell Grove, so we're going to go there for one night. And then on Saturday we're going to drive down to Bakewell and spend 2 nights there on a caravan and camping site.
So here we are, we've made it. We are now in the Peak District. We're at Bakewell Caravan and Camping Club site, which is just outside the village of Yorgrave, and it is stunning.
So this is the pitch where Sophia is, and then we've got this beautiful view. I think it's time for lunch. So we've had a spot lunch, and now we're going to do one of the walks that our warden has suggested. So we're going to walk from Yorgrave into, is it Middletondale?
Middleton.
So this is our pitch. We've got these little houses, like little chalets here, with that beautiful view there. So you could actually park long ways on this if you wanted to. We've parked in the middle, purely so we can sit in the morning and look at that beautiful view. So you've got all of this space. Come on, don't be a big baby. Just don't touch the floor. Come on. It's warm, isn't it? Do you think it's warmer than the pool?
It's like pockets of warm.
So we've just arrived at our next campsite. We're staying at a place called Camping Miraflores, just outside of Portofino, all pitched up right next to the pool. So this is our pitch. We've got all of those campers down there. So we've got this section here. So we are now on, what day are we on? Thursday.
Thursday.
We're now on Thursday. We've got up nice and early and we are on a boat to Portofino. So let's see what we see today. A very good morning to you from a very sunny Italy today, which is great. So we're up and out early as we are travelling around 82 miles to our next campsite. This is a campsite that you can't reserve, so you can actually arrive from 9 AM and you're not guaranteed a space. So fingers crossed we get in and we'll be able to go and see the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So keep your fingers crossed. So we've walked the 800 metres from our campsite to the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I can't actually quite believe we're here.
I can't believe we drove here.
We drove our 34-year-old motorhome Sophia.
She's brought us here.
She's brought us to Italy. Look at this.
Welcome back to Sarah and Lee. You join us for another episode of our European road trip adventure. In the last episode you would have seen us enjoying Pisa and the beautiful cities of Portofino, Rapallo. Before that you would have seen us in Annecy. Sophia has been doing a great job. You can see I'm in Sophia now. So unfortunately we start this video off with a bit of a bad note, I guess. We left our campsite this morning in Pisa and we are making our way south towards Rome. So we've driven 100 miles or so, I guess, and we've just popped into the Esso garage for a bit of a fuel stop, and unfortunately we seem to have hit a bit of a snag and the engine cut out, and I think we've got a clutch cable problem. Right, so let me give you a little bit of an update then. It is now 5 o'clock and in fairness the RAC were very good and we had a recovery truck to us within an hour.
Yeah.
Is it just within an hour? So unfortunately, being Italy, all the garages are shut. They don't do patrolmen like we do in the UK, so they recover you to a garage and that's kind of where you stay. Because it's a Saturday, the garage is shut and it's shut until Monday. So we are currently at a beautiful campsite on the road just outside the garage, waiting for it to open in a little over 36 hours. So apparently the mechanic knows we're here, so he's going to have a look at it and hopefully we'll be on the move soon. But
do you want to just show them our beautiful, luxurious free campsite?
So I'll take you outside. This is our beautiful and luxurious campsite. So this is the view from the door. In fairness, it's a good thing to see a garage when you need a van fixed. Roadway that way. And more industrial units that way. We'll pick the camera up again when there's something to report, but for now. So Sarah and I have made it into Rome and we've started off our tour at the Vatican City. So this is the centre of the Catholic Church. I'm not a religious person, but I have to say this is very impressive. And it is good to be on the trail of the Da Vinci Code, which is a cracking film. But take a look around, this is impressive. So I think that's the balcony up there where the Pope makes his address from. Sarah's going for the Insta. So we made it. Sofia is here in Austria. We crossed the border over from Italy. We had some horrific traffic. We were hoping to be here at around about sort of 3:30, but it's now 5 o'clock, so not too bad. The workhorse of the day, she's got a well-deserved rest for tonight. She's parked up, she's on the ramps. It's the first time she's been on the ramps the whole trip. And there's our window, but as you can see, the view from our window in the morning should be absolutely spectacular. Look at that, that is amazing.
So we've got all spruced up, or we've changed our clothes. We're at Vols train station. I'm going to head into Innsbruck for the night, but have a little look at this for their train station. That's the view from the train station. So we found the old part of the town, and from the footage you can see, or that I've shown earlier, this is probably my favourite city we've ever been to. Look at this for dinner. And then look at the view. So we're all changed, all ready to go out. So we're now going to walk into Baden-Baden, or Baden-Baden. It's about a 28-minute walk.
Yeah, just over a mile.
We were going to take the bikes, but we want to have a few beers. So
Walk will do us good as well.
yeah.
We've not done many steps today, so we'll give it a go.
So yeah, let's see what Baden-Baden has to offer.
Beer, hopefully.
Sorry?
Beer. So, very good morning, and Sarah and I have packed up from the campsite that we stayed at last night, which was of course in the Netherlands, and we've made our way back into Belgium. And it was a 29-mile drive, I think it was. Took about 40 minutes or so. No traffic because it's a Sunday, and we are right on the outskirts of Bruges.
So we've cycled into Bruges. I think that took about 10 minutes. We're going to explore and go and get a hot drink because it's freezing out here. I'm cold. So we've stopped for a quick beer and we've just ordered a waffle, but have a look at where we're sat.